The HoN Tour Grand Finals took place April 17th and the 18th, located in the Hardwood Suites at the Palms Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. The top 4 teams traveled from all over the world to compete for a $60,000 prize pool, as well as the title of HoN Tour Champions. The teams that would compete in the event would be Stay Green, who finished with the first seed, Trademark Esports, who came in second in the regular season, Complexity Gaming, who finished third during the season, and Lion Esports Club, who won the playoff tournament to earn the last spot. Although the main focus in the end for all these teams was to compete and win the event, it was also about just having fun, and there was no shortage of that. When it came time to the matches, however, all the teams were on their top game. The main event would kick off with the powerhouse Stay Green against Lion Esports Club.
Limited pressure. Oh, the Cuffin coming out. The Tempest ultimate. Krebs in a lot of trouble right here. Tempest trouble running in. The healing wave on top. Will Krebs fall. Bloodlust kill coming out right there for Stay Green. Or, excuse me, Pyromancer getting caught right here. Bubbles did a great job. You see the Dragon Fire attempts. Nice. Oh, the burst damage. Nearly enough for the kill. But Krebsen barely survived. Though somehow, the Entangle coming out right there. The Ruin coming out from Keeper of the Forest, though. Armadon did buy back, by the way. And Stay Green is going to go retreat mode. It looks like no. They turn around, take a Keeper of the Forest. Demented Chop and holding his ground. Wretched Agrafall. Big compound coming out from Sweat Amounts. Down goes Nymph and Bubbles. Armadon going to have to fall back into the base. And Stay Green making a big statement right there. He is not coming back a third time. Handskin going to be bursted out right here. And I think Stay Green going to put the nail in the coffin.
Stay Green would make their strong statement right off the bat and put Lion down 1-0 in the series with a solid Game 1 victory.
The big keep. Tempest gets pulled in. He still has an ultimate. There's the Rook coming out. He'll eventually fall. Tempest can buy back, but isn't even mattering at this point. Hat-trick coming up for Chessie. Pebbles with us still alive. Mice just trying to stay alive. Tempest running in. Again, he has an ultimate, but even at this point, will it matter? They want to finish off Zephyr. Even so, he still hasn't took it for another minute. Tempest going to be pulled in. Tempest will fall once again and start away. Pebbles jumps in on a Zephyr. There's the Tempest ultimate. Pulling a Zephyr. Going to be stopped. No, it's a full duration actually. And Zephyr may fall. Ew. That's going to be big right there. In comes the River, keeping the forest. In the meantime, we do see Killing Luna and a Bubbles. Puppet Master still alive in the background, putting in some damage, but still, even with Zephyr dead, Stay Green looking pretty damn good. All time, Krebsen trying to be sneaky. Silencing shot comes out. Down he goes. Pebbles with a good combination, but the follow-up just isn't there. In comes the Root, going over, keeping the forest. Puppet, oh, the Tempest ultimate actually. Hands get pulled in. A big Tempest ultimate. Do the other damage out, but it just doesn't look like it. Hanskin's going to fall. Puppet Master doing everything that he can, but the Whiplash only 1 every 5 attacks, of course. He is now on the run with the Assassin Shroud. And again, Stay Green just comes out on top. So
Game 2, Lion would fight and give themselves a chance, but once again, the teamwork and solid play of Stay Green would be too much.
Oh, middle lane, though. In the meantime, Master of Arms in a lot of trouble because I feel like there's the power throwing down goes Master of Arms. Pretty good spot. The cuts in the Typhoon on top of that. How's Zephyr? Nice Minotaur stun, though, coming out from Chessie. Making the big micro play. Zephyr still chasing. Ophelia will fall in the end, actually. Good job by Glacius freezing him by now. But at what cost right here? Zephyr being turned on. Zephyr eating the Cyclones. It looks like it's just a little bit too tanky in the end. For that Keeper of the Forest going to be coming. The Glacial down. Can't Keeper get the root off. He's still alive. No, he will finally fall before the root. Tempest ultimate off to the side. Locking down Zephyr. The boom goes the dynamite. Down goes Zephyr. Master of Arms going to fall. And Stay Green is very likely now on their way to a 3-0 series victory. Flying back. Glacial Downpour doing some damage. Steel Kid falls though. Parasite taking over one of the minions. Master of Arms. GG's being called. It looks like it's going to be official. Stay Green will be the first team of 2 to make it to the HoN Tour Grand Finals.
Behind some big Tempest ultimates from Chessie in Game 3, Stay Green would finish the job and take the series 3-0 in a clean sweep. The next series would be between Complexity and Trademark, a series with a lot of history and no doubt highly anticipated. It would prove not to be a disappointment to anyone.
As here we go, Moonbeam coming out, Lava Surge just out of range maybe. There's a Shell Surfer that take cover, avoids the stun, but it runs right into Riser with the Skeleton Kings, and down goes Zai. So Hax is determined to Deadwood. He's going to go in right here with the Portuguese, right onto Ophelia. Here comes the defensive Master Code, the big Tempest ultimate coming out from Minotaurs right there. Down goes Ophelia. Soul's Blessing going to be used as well for Trademark Esports, and Magnus will fall. Master of Arms just trying to walk back into the base. Riley does not have Compel for another 7 seconds. He's going to be locked in with the Dragon Fire stun. Just a little too taken though. Big Magnus down. The Eruption.
Oh
the Eruption. Is going to go off right there. The protection time of Charizard. Down goes Deadwood. Down goes Pyromancer. Moonbeam. They're making the big plays right there. Tempest will fall, and Complexity has the better of that exchange in the end. What a big play by Moomian. Gonna be enough. Rally will fall right there. Parliament supports it as well as Moonqueen. The ultimate from Moonqueen coming out the Sugar, but the big Tempest ultimate coming out from us there for XTDM. Will it be enough damage on the Moonqueen? It looks like maybe, no, not enough. Deadwood falls. Soul's Blessing comes out by Deadwood. A big line stun from Mammoth. In the meantime, the Rush Streak gonna be canceled. Pyromancer still alive. Somehow Pyromancer falls. Deadwood coming back with that repel on top of him, going for Moonqueen, and Moonqueen will be dropped. Deadwood does fall right after that though, and now Noob G's in a lot of trouble. Master of Arts in the field. Look at the damage with the cut with the acid down, and the Moonqueen finale is going to go off right there. Tempest ultimate to lock him down. Full Tempest ultimate not going to be canceled. It pulls everyone, and Moonqueen somehow still alive. Similar rage going to be used right there, putting in the auto attacks. Dead goes Pyromancer and Bubbles. Down goes Jericide. Magma's done on the Tempest right there, and Complexity gonna tear that fight apart. The team support was way too strong. Okay, here we go. Tempest jumps in. The team's Master's call coming out right there. Is it gonna be enough for the first? No, it's not. That Tempest ultimate pulling him in. As soon as it goes down, big Tempest ultimate, and down goes Mercury right there. XTDM has a big chance now. Rally is still alive. He's trying to get away in the meantime. Poured out from Ophelia. Rally will be ported out as well with the portal key, it looks like. So he may survive. Yes, he will be fine. Deadwood chasing. Franzi's going to be picked off right here. But what another clutch Tempest ultimate coming out from Lineouts right there. Talisman on Tempest right there. He's going to jump in. He's going to ultimate just yet. Moonqueen going with the Storm Spirit. Not going to happen though. Magmus actually Flash not going to be instead. The first step into the Moonqueen placing strikes. Oh, the Ophelia touch. The Soul's Blessing in the meantime. Rally just on to fall back. The Moon finale from Moonqueen right there. The Soul's Blessing is still up though. Will it be enough damage in the end? Moonqueen's still alive. The Sugar going off. Magmus starts it with the eruption though, and down goes X Trademark Esports. I think the GG Well plays are going to come out any second now. Complexity looks like they're going to be taking the first game here. This best out of 5.
Complexity, behind some very solid Moonqueen play by Haxerin, would make the first strike in the series and take game 1.
Well, down here, or over here, Parasite and a Falcon punch in his face. Down goes Parasite, bloodlust kill in favor of X Trademark Esports. There we go, coming in, Deadwood in a lot of trouble. Big Tempest all the way down, coming out from my nuts, and the Complexity team, the two that were there, gonna fall. Looks like Parasite goes down, and so does Beacon, playing that rally. Outfields everyone in the background though. In comes the Wrath of the Pharaoh though, catching 2 players. It looks like meanwhile off to the side. Lips going in. Lips gonna be caught though. Tempest all the way pulling in all 3 heroes right here. The Falcon punch on him. Parasite gets him killed. Bat Blast coming out from Wretched Egg though. Down goes Parasite as well as Pharaoh already dead. Deadwood now taking a lot of damage. He's dropping to the haunt ability. Rally trying to stay alive. Immobilized currently. Cannot get away. Down he falls. Empath obviously jumped inside of Master of Arms. And 5 for 1 exchange right there. It ends up being a genocide. Oh, here we go. Master of Arms going to be jumped up right here. The Mummy Walls go up surrounding, but there's that Talbot command pushing him out. And now Pharaoh's the one on the run. Charge shot in the meantime. The Cuffin in the background. Deadwood going to be hellflowered. Wretched Hag blinking away. Pharaoh's going to fall. Moonmeander is down. In comes that Tempest. All the way to catch Wretched Hag. And Wretched Hag probably going to fall. Yes, she will. Where the hell is Parasite during all this? GG Well Play is coming out. Doesn't even matter. We are tied at 1 game apiece.
Game 2 would be a much quicker game as X Trademark started early and didn't stop, tying the series at 1 game apiece.
Actually, there's a kick stun. The turret's going to be placed on. Look at the flamethrower turret. And Moonmeander forced to go the other direction. Down goes Moon. Bloodlust kill. Yeah, there we go. Keep the big room coming in. On top of the kill for the side of the other stun. And down goes Tempest. Flush. He's going to try to discharge away. Not gonna happen. Oh, the Master's Call saving him a little bit, but just too much damage. He never got the discharge off. There's the discharge, but they're just a little bit too far away, looks like in the background. Rally gonna help lock down Magmus. Meanwhile up here, Flux gonna be pounded on. The Cataclysmic Assault from Dakota's actually not up just yet. He's just putting a regular auto attacks, and now he's being locked down. Magmus down. The turn on top of that. The energy field is down, but Dakota's will stay alive barely. It looks like Hattrick coming out for Haxerin. And make that another kill. Genocide for Complexity. Forgive me the force. There's the pull in from Flux coming out. Tempest just running away. He will be fine. Cataclysmic Assault. Dracona is doing a lot of damage. Down goes Flux. Eruption being channeled in the background. The big eruption, and Aluna's going to fall, but at 1 cost right there. Down goes Magmus. Tempest is going to ultimate. Not just yet. He does have a Void Talisman, by the way. Good use it right there. The Root coming out. Does he have an ultimate? Does he have an ultimate? Maybe. Refreshing Stone. There's the. Oh, it's canceled by the Savage Mason mid-cast. Down he goes. GD Well Played. And Complexity's going to take a 2-1 series lead over.
A pivotal Game 3 to see who would gain the series advantage. Complexity played as a strong team with a strong lineup and outlasted XTDM.
Oh, Noob G. Oh, Noob G in a little bit of trouble here. Charge shot on top of the fork, or excuse me, the Gus, the static grip coming out. Bloodlust kill coming out for Complexity. Your team with the Master Call coming out, has the affiliate touch as well. Still holding a ground. Going to go for the port out. Magmus stops it. Affiliate well poured out. One timing right there. Moonmeander's getting away with the purge coming out from Electrician. Holy crap, Moonmeander, what team support. Still plenty of life. Zephyr jumps in. Zephyr with the trigger. Magmus with a big line stun on top of that. No Typhoon just yet for another 6 seconds. The Moon finale coming out, and down goes Ophelia Zephyr. That Typhoon coming up in a matter of seconds right here. Shurkin it is off though. There's the big Typhoon right on top of everyone, but the damage looks like it might already be done. Electrician falls, Magma's gonna have to run away, and Zephyr also has to fall back. Ooh, Zephyr going aggressive.
No,
look at Zephyr. Ballsy, man. Demented Shaman dropping. He barely sees it alive. And at what cost right here? The Hellflare's applied. Zephyr dropping. The Purge, the Shurkin, but it's not gonna matter. He does have a buyback though. Willie right away. Eruption being channeled. A big eruption from Magma. Zephyr coming back in. Has the Typhoon ready to go. Once he gets here, the lockdown with the static grip. Meraxis looks like he's going to fall at least, and the Gust to finish him off. Oh, here we go. Meraxis jumps in the background. Parasite jumping as well with Circuit. The Typhoon now plays down to state electricity to be locked up. Minotaurs start coming out. There's the Typhoon. Moon Queen still well alive, though it looks like. Bouncing out with the Glaives. Meraxis with the Matrix doing a lot of damage as well. Zephyr falling back with the Magmus. The only death actually being Electrician, but Conqueror's going to be killed, it looks like.
Oh my God, he takes
it. Bananas picked up. Actually, Token's still there. There's the Token picked up by her. Wow. Channel, here we go. Big eruption coming out from Magma. Electricity as well. The Sheepstick locking at Mookie. They just don't have the damage, though. Out comes the Sheepstick. GG well played is being called again. It looks like that is going to do it. They had to go as you were.
On the verge of being defeated, X-Trademark would persevere and force the 5th and final game to see who would play Stay Green in the Grand Finals.
Moon Queen and the Blind Man and then Draconis. Oh!
Yes!
The Mage Bane.
I am a god. That was amazing. Oh, God.
Apparently. Okay. Well, so am I, apparently, because also Dark Liddy happened.
Okay. We're awesome.
Just got delivered his bottle, though. Perfect timing. Oh, can he get off? No, Aluna comes in with the stun. The Mana Brim doing work right here. Lip will most likely fall. He's in the bottle charges, trying to stay alive, but no. Bloodlust kill coming out for Franzi right there. Once again, it's falling back, but there we go. They jump. Tempest in the mid. The defensive massive call coming out. Tempest can you see alive right here? Ultimate maybe? No, not going to happen. Management. Wow, Mage Bane with the Mana Bird right there actually gets the kill. Pavel's going to be turned on, though. Darkly joins the party. And now Cooper the first one. A big Wrath on the Pharaoh, though, coming out from Moonmeander, stalling any more initiation. Path, Pharaoh will be locked down. Pharaoh will fall. In comes the River, Cooper the Force. Pharaoh's already dead, though. Pebbles jumps in as well. And Pat dropping quickly. Look at Darkly in the background, though. Tears up Aluna. And now he's out for more blood. Tempest is going to survive, it looks like. He's just out of range. Darkly chasing. Pavel's going to attack. Oh, the big Mana Rift, though. Darkly is in a little bit of trouble. Never mind, the Dark Blades are too damn strong. Quad kill for Noob G. Are we going to see Annihilation? Are we?
Oh my God!
Nature's Veil going to come out. No Annihilation. And back right now. There we go. Empath jumps inside. That big jump from Pebbles right there. Darkly to half-life. Darkly falling quickly. Darkly, the Tempest all the way down. Still alive. Tearing up Pebbles in the meantime. Pebbles will go down. Darkly may fall. But no, she tears up Aluna. Nemesis kill, double tap for him. Will finally fall, but again, the Token alive going to bring right back up.
Turned around on though.
Oh no, Dark coming. There's Dark, a big room coming out. Big pain attack right here. That's still locked by its Master of Arms, barely staying alive. Dark going to be locked down. The blast shot trying to help him. Not going to happen. Oh, the one apart though. Hat trick for Franzi right there. It is looking ugly right now. Tempest jumps in. Mage Bane going to be dumped. Mage Bane being focused by the Tempest ultimate, and that could do it. Mage Bane falls out. Pebbles GG's being called. Trademark X-Trademark Esports will be going to the championship match to face.
Going back to their roots, both teams went with a melee hard carry, but Noob G on Dark Liddy got the better and became a hard-hitting machine, winning the game and the series for XTDM 3-2. The third place match would be between two defeated teams in Lion and Complexity, but both were still playing for a $12,000 prize pool.
Right there, the damage goes out. There's the dust. The Minotaur stun is there. The auto attack damage. There's the Ophelia's judgment, and they're going to try to walk him down with the auto attacks here. The Sonar Scream and one more auto attack. There it is. The Bloodlust kill coming out as Keeper of the Forest hits the ground. Tortured. There's the Root going to catch two. Emerald Red Lightning going to be going out. Fat Blast going to hit three players. Elemental Void, the power throw. Three Lions going to go down just like that. Engineer in some trouble. He drops the Thunderdome right here. Going to drop the turret, but no, the double tap going to be coming out right there for Franzi and Lions Esports Club. Just like that, down 4 players, and this could very well be a Rax for Complexity Gaming. Activated. There's the Lava Stream, John Draconis, the 5-second Emerald Lightning going off right there. As Dragon turns it around, he's going to be putting the auto attack damage out onto Magmus. Magmus going to survive with the Shrunken Head activated, but Dragon is dead. Keeper of the Forest going to be going in with the Root right there, but he's going to back off. GG well played coming out. The Elemental Void bringing down Monkey King for the second time. Quad kill coming out for Haxerin as the 570 gold per minute. Wretched Hack carries Complexity Gaming to victory.
Complexity would start it off with a strong victory and go up 1-0 in the series.
So far in this game as Hammerstorm stun comes out right here. Parasite's there as well, and Tempest will go down. Complexity Gaming bringing home the Bloodlust kill as Riser comes into the lane. And the Ballista here, they're putting in a lot of damage. Combo going to be coming out on the Keeper of the Forest. He's still alive though. The Demonic Execution used. He gets the root off before he dies. Backblast onto 2 players right there. And there's the Elemental Void though. Complexity in a lot of trouble. 4-man Elemental Void. The Chuck going to be used there as Hammerstorm goes down. And a Luna going to fall as well. Wretched Hag and Parasite trying to get out of there. The King's Grasp going to be going in right there. There's the Stalagmites. The Chuck going to be coming out as well. Hammerstorm hits the Shrunken Head. Backblast onto 3. The Root going to be hitting right there. The Keg going to be coming in. Elemental Void catching 2 right here. Hammerstorm taking a lot of damage. Electric Fence going to be coming in. Hammerstorm going to walk away after the interrupt on the Elemental Void from Parasite. And Tempest is going to go down. Keeper of the Forest going to be putting out the auto attack damage. Hammerstorm going to drop as well. Keeper of the Forest not going to go down as he dodges a Keg right there. Emerald Lightning going to be going in. And there's the kill onto Keeper of the Forest. Lions still 4 players up. Tempest the only one down. Gaming in some trouble right here. The Hellfire though, they're going to turn it around. Pebbles goes down and B-Kid has bought back. He's going to be going in. He wants some more. Power Throw is going to be used and will B-Kid be able to get in there. Portal Key on cooldown for 5 seconds. Soul Reaper in the front lines has the Token of Life for another minute. They're going to blow a lot of damage on the Soul Reaper, but Elemental Void going to be catching Hammerstorm right here. No interrupt on it whatsoever. Hammerstorm going to go down once more. Soul Reaper goes down, but the Token of Life going to bring him right back up. No more buybacks onto Hammerstorm. This time Parasite in some trouble as well. He's trying to get out of there. The Judgment is going to hit right here, and down goes Parasite. Lions Esports Club looking like they want to take a second set of racks and looking like they want to go to game 3.
I feel like
3 different angles. Red Power Throw. Pebbles goes in, misses the Stalagmites, and she could be in a little bit of trouble right here. Hellfire applied onto Wretched Hag though, and Haxerin is going to go down inside of the Electric Fence. Back on the other side though, Ophelia going to fall at the hands of Parasite, and the rest are going to be trying to get away. The push stick going to be used right there onto Pebbles, but there's the Emerald Lightning. The Shrunken Head going to be activated. The Hammerstorm damage going to be applied right here. Hammerstorm in some trouble though. Hammerstorm going to go down. And Haxerin has bought back. B-Kid using his second buyback as well. He's going to be coming back into the fight. Uses the portal key to try to get back into position. They do not want to let this Kongor go.
Lion would refuse to be defeated so easily and make a strong comeback and force a 3rd game in the series.
Doesn't indeed. Heavenly Vault going to be used in the middle lane. There's the Ice Imprisonment going to be used, and Pebbles is going to go down. Bloodlust scored here by Lions Esports Club. And the melee racks are taking a lot of damage. And there's the Root catching 3 players. Shrunken Head to be popped right there by Monkey King. Bubbles going to go in with the Song of the Sea. Gets the silence onto 2. The melee racks taking a lot of damage. And will they turn this one around? Compel going to be coming out right there as Ophelia taking a lot of damage. Bat Blast going to be used. Storm Spirit to save Ophelia though. And there's the Glacial Downpour doing a lot of damage. Ophelia going to be able to
Oh my god, he's still alive!
Ophelia is still alive. The Demonic Execution turnaround. Wretched Hag going to be going down. And actually, HoN Skid is still alive. The Freeze going to be going down to the Pebbles right there. And Pebbles going to be trying to get away, gets the invis, and he's going to get out of there. The melee racks survive. Wretched Hag buys back, and Complexity Gaming successfully defends the racks. So they're going in right here. The Root going to be going down onto Ophelia. Shrunken Head going to be popped. Ophelia going to be going down this time. Monkey King in there. He has no Token of Life either. There's the Haunt going to be applied onto Soul Reaper. There's a little bit of split damage here for Complexity. Turn it around though. There's the Song of the Sea. Kelfield going to be going down to the 3. Wretched Hag gets finished off with the boom. Goes the Dynamite there. Rally going to be taking a lot of damage. Gets the Compel. Defensive Master's Call. And Rally going to try to get out of there. Gets the Portal Key on out. And Rally going to be just fine. Lions though, they're turning around knowing what is important right now. They want the melee racks. Bubbles looking for a Shell Surf as Rally's still caught out of position. He's going to be trying to get in there, has the portal key available, and will he be able to sneak by this embargo? Going to be going in there. There's the Compel. As there's the Stalagmites onto 2. Glacier's going to be going down. Soul Reaper getting locked down here. The auto attack damage going to be going out. The Hellflower going to be applied as well. And Soul Reaper will go down. Gets the sheep off, but it's not going to matter. Double tap for B-Kid as Complexity Gaming not only defends their racks, but brings home some kills. They're onto Soul Reaper. Compel going to be coming in. There's the Storm Spirit. The Song of the Sea going to be going out as well. And there's the Kelfield going to be going to Bat Blast to finish off Soul Reaper. Ophelia in a lot of trouble as well. Monkey King going to be going in. He's flip-flopping around. Another Storm Spirit going to be going out onto Ophelia, but Ophelia probably going to go down. No, gets the push stick away and trying to get out of there. Rally going to be going in with the Compel to finish off Ophelia though. Master of Arms uses the Defensive Master's Call on himself. Going to try to turn around and maybe help himself out, but no, Monkey King finishes off Master of Arms. And there is Complexity Gaming trying to go hard right now. They're going to turn it around. Stalagmites as Bubbles overextends, and he's going to get caught up by the Hellflower and the Stalagmites. He's gonna go down. There's the compel on the Soriper. The Chuck gonna be coming in. The Rook gonna be catching Soriper. Stormshare gonna be going out. The Glacial Downpour gonna be used. Bat Blast gonna be able to finish off Soriper right there. The damage gonna be applied onto Monkey King. Seal Kid gonna go down as well. Monkey King gets some trouble. He's gonna go down. Complexity Gaming is 5 up, and they are looking to finish off this game right here, right now. Bubbles gonna be going in, uses the Song of the Sea to finish off Wretched Hag. She comes back up, and the Bubbles hits the floor. Hot gonna be applied as the auto attack damage is going out onto Soriper. Buybacks being used. There are no buybacks and 2 players left for Lions Esports Club as Complexity Gaming is knocking on that front door. No. Hellflower going to be applied onto Monkey King right here. There's the Deafening Roar, the slow. The Bat Blast going to be going down. Monkey King in some trouble. Stormshare #1 going to be going down. There's the Kelfield going to be going as well. Monkey King going to heavily vault on out of there. Glacial Downpour. Glacier said, "You shall not pass!" And Lions Esports Club gonna fall back behind that one. And Monkey King, though, he's getting cut out one more time. He's gonna go down right there. Lions Esports Club in some trouble. Ophelia Stormshares herself, she's gonna go down. And Complexity Gaming, they are fine. They are barreling down this middle lane. They are looking to finish this game right now, Emperor.
This could just be it.
There's the Rook catching all 3 of them right there. Bubbles going to use the Song of the Sea. Bat Blast going to be able to finish off Ophelia, though. Soriper going to be trying to get away. The second Rook going to be coming out right here. There's the auto attack damage to finish off Monkey King. Soriper going to go down. GG well played are being called. Bubbles going to be the last man standing, but that is going to do it as Lions Esports Club going to fall 2-1, and Complexity Gaming going to come out victorious, going to bring home the 3rd place here. And
in what was a very back-and-forth battle, Complexity would be the victor in the end and earn the 3rd place finish at the main event. The championship match ended up being between 2 teams that many expected in Stay Green vs X Trademark, a rematch of their very recent GSL finals. Both teams were not only playing for the money, but for the pride and the title as well.
Can he get the support in time? It looks like he can. Stalagmite's coming out, and here's that turnaround for Stay Green. Polywalk Priest going for the electric jolt. Down goes Polywalk Priest. Still coming in. His eyes in a lot of trouble. There we go. He does have Seamoose, though. Will it be enough in the end? No, it will not. That Chuck going to be used. Down he goes, but at what cost right here? Nice wall off from Fitzgate coming out. Big Ophelia's touch, though, in the meantime. Coming out for Stay Green. Scouts with the run. Has finished in 6 seconds. Will it be in time? Pebbles now chasing. We'll get the kill to Fitzgate right there. Scout still chasing. 1 more second of Vanish, and there's the Vanish. Scout should be fine for now. Doing a little bit. Oh, nice guess right there by Limp. What the shells there. Right here. There's the jump in from Tewa and Pebbles. Meanwhile, deep in the massive call coming in. Polywalk Priest will steal that for now. Electric Jolt not going to be enough. Down goes Polywalk. Tempest does have an ultimate. No, he does not actually. He's just trying to stay alive in the meantime. Master of Arms barely getting away with the Energizer. Down goes Pebbles actually, but Tempest will also fall. So right now it is a 2-for-1 in favor of Stay Green. Big Tempest running. It does have an ultimate ready to use. Kelp going to be coming out right there. The triple Minotaur, double Minotaur, so I should say. We do see the David's about to call. Down goes Tempest. The marksman shot doing a lot of damage right there. And now the chase is on. Master of Arms going to fall. We may be seeing a very quick game here, ladies and gentlemen, if this really does keep up. Stay Green just looking awesome right now. Oh, the poor man's portal key going to be used. And Bubbles trying to get away. The Voting can see the GG well played. Game number 1 is going to go to Stay Green, ladies and gentlemen.
Stay Green would strike first in this series against XTDM and take an early 1-0 lead.
Full side. Be careful here. He's sort of getting boxed out. There's going to be 2 nets applied. Might be able to drop him down and then net the actual Parasite hero afterwards. Probably going to be likely here.
Bloodlust kill, very likely going to be coming out. Yes, there we go. The fork lighting, and Slicks will get credit for it a couple times now. Throughout yesterday and today.
The shell surf is down, Breaky.
Right as I say that, he just shell surfed. There's the Minotaur on the second Minotaur done. There we go, blocking them in front, and down goes Noob G. Great micro ring coming out from Chessie right there. Meantime, Walsall needing to stay alive right here. He's going to be tableted backwards from the compel. Can Walsall have a big Dragon Fire stun? Zai may fall. Yes, Zai will fall. And he cannot bite back. That's a huge fight right here for Stay Green. A big kill for them, absolutely. Down goes Pyromancer. Rowley's in trouble. Rowley will fall, and just like that, Stay Green's going to build so much momentum now. Oh, man, killing the Wild Soul right after he purchases the Mog. Here we go. Oh, XTDM's going to now counter on top of the Pyroman's going to be coming in. Bubbles jumps in the midst of all. Coming down. Dad's a kill. Ophelia actually. Aluna's also dropping, but look at the lineup coming out right there. Wild Soul trying to stay alive. Can he actually run away in time? It doesn't look like it. Down goes Wild Soul. Would not be surprised to see those GGs popping up here as Stay Green just too strong in the end. A 4-for-0 exchange right there, and they got the token on top of that. There we go. GG well played starting to be called at least. So there's a vote to concede, and Stay Green, excuse me, will take game number 2.
Momentum would continue for Stay Green as they would earn another victory, having them 1 win away from the title.
Well, here we go. Now they know for certain. So obviously what this does is it just puts a lot of pressure on this tower is basically what happens. And it puts a lot of pressure on the tower, and it also hurts your farm because of the tower doing all that damage. Makes it a lot more, and you see Demented Shaman right here, even throwing out the heal wave to kind of screw things up on Chessie. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this plays out, man. Now here we go, another charge coming in right here. There's an HS Spell. He's going to keep charging, though. There's a taunt coming out. Will this be enough for the kill? Decapitate is up. There's a seal shot. There's a Decapitate, and a Bloodlust kill coming out in favor of Trademark Esports here, and it's going to be a tower kill. This strategy is working pretty awesome so far. Yes, they do jump. They do jump onto Warbeast, but the ulti form. You see the charge coming out, but it's not going to be enough. Root in the background. N4 is actually in a lot of trouble. Tempest running it as well. Tempest does have an ultimate to use, but here we go. The Master's Call going to be used on himself. The offensive one, that is. Demented Shaman not going to be so lucky, though. Down he goes. Legionnaire taunts in, actually. Wants some blood right here, but at what cost? Midas is going to fall, and Stay Green is in an awesome spot right now. By the way, he's going to cool down for 45 seconds, by the way. He will go in right here, but look at Warby starting to drop a little bit. Legionnaire puts a ton of plenty of armor, keeping the force up as well. The Root gets off. The Tempest ultimate holding down Legionnaire. Legionnaire will fall. He doesn't have a buyback, and the base is going to start falling apart. Stay Green winning that fight. GG, well played. Stay Green are going to officially be your HoN Tour Season 1 champions.
XTDM would try a unique strategy with Legionnaire, but Stay Green made this early adjustment and would not be phased. Stay Green would take the game and earn the title of HoN Tour champions, taking home their $32,000 share of the prize pool. HoN Tour Season 1 proved to be a very successful season. Over 6 months of matches, more than 18,000 players, $390,000 earned by many. With Season 1 complete, get hyped for Season 2.